just give a policy speech. The same speech at Pat Robertson's University in rural Virginia as we do at the 92nd Street Y on the Upper West Side. It's stunning. People applaud at the same lines. They laugh at the same jokes. There's not this great divide. I mean, most of
speaking to one of the conventions.
What's that?
One of the party conventions. The speeches have to change a little bit.
Well, they change a little bit, but I'm just saying that you actually, whether it's a primetime cable news, whether it's talk radio, whether it's gerrymandered districts, we have a political system that actually creates a false divide that's not really there. And we're not being Pollyannish. We're really not. I mean, most Americans know, you know, we've got to get good jobs back to this country. We've got to stop spending $2 billion a week in Afghanistan fighting an endless war. We need to invest in education, R&D, infrastructure. We have to take care of long-term entitlement problems, whether it's Medicare or Medicaid. You can go on and on and on and on. And yet Washington and a lot of political systems get in the way of that. It is a false divide. And that's why these ideas are so potent. If you can just break through the partisan gridlock, I think most Americans will endorse them.
Well, I just want to tell you that, you know, I went through some of the same things when I was governor, where, you know, there were the threats from the Republican Party or the threats from the Democratic Party and all of this. But we marched forward because I didn't care if I fail. And if I didn't care if I failed with the initiatives, and as you know, I wiped out in 2005 with all the initiatives, it didn't matter. Because I come from the sports background. In lifting, the only way you can go up with the lift is if you're willing to risk that you fail. The only way I know that I can lift more than 500 pounds is if I try 510 and fail. And I did fail many, many times. But there was one time.
Do you think if I tried to lift 500 pounds, I'd fail?
Never. You're perfect.
I think
no, but I mean, it's like everyone is just scared of failing. Right. So what? I mean, this is why I mentioned earlier what happened in the Ukraine. People died there, but look what they got. They got their freedom back. They were around the presidential palace. They're now sitting in a house where they vote and they make decisions now and they move forward. As long as the Russians don't interfere.
Oh, they're going to.
Yeah, so we don't know. But I mean, the fact of the matter is, that's what you need to do. If you want to accomplish great things, but you're always afraid of failing, you're not going to be successful.